In this video, you'll see how to integrate software from AWS Marketplace into EC2 Image Builder. With this capability, you can discover and deploy third-party software components directly within the EC2 Image Builder, reduce time to market for infrastructure deployments with automated software updates, and enhance security and compliance by leveraging trusted partner solutions in EC2 Image Builder. This is the homepage of the AWS console. To begin, let's navigate to our EC2 Image Builder console. From here, we can discover products in AWS Marketplace that we can subscribe to and use in our infrastructure deployments. Here we can view all of the AWS Marketplace third-party image offerings and their related components. Let's look at the Components tab. Components are modular configurations that can be used to create and maintain Amazon machine images. Each component defines a set of tasks to be performed during the image creation process. We can search for our desired component using various filters. Let's view this component's subscription details. We can see the instances that are supported by this component. After reviewing the details and legal terms, we can subscribe to the component. Now that we're subscribed, we can use the component in an image recipe. The image recipe will define the components to be applied to our base image. First, we'll give our recipe a name and version number. The version number becomes important if we have to change components in the future, since image recipes can't be modified. Next, we'll choose the image to use for this recipe. We'll retain the default selection to use the latest operating system version available. This will keep infrastructure deployments up to date with automatic version and security updates. Let's continue down the page, keeping other fields at their default value. Here, we'll specify the build components to use with our image recipe. These can be components we've built or that we have access to. For this example, we'll add the component we just subscribed to on AWS Marketplace. We can add additional components to the recipe if needed. In this case, we'll continue on, keeping the remaining values as is and create the recipe. Now that we've created the recipe, we'll create an image pipeline for it. We'll give the pipeline a name and then select a build schedule. For our purposes, we'll select the option to run the pipeline manually. Next, we'll specify our recipe. Let's scroll down and continue on. Review the details and proceed to the next step. Next, we'll define the infrastructure configuration. For this example, let's create a new infrastructure configuration. First, we'll provide a name. Next, we'll select an IAM role that contains the necessary permissions for the instances launched by EC2 Image Builder. Under AWS Infrastructure, we'll select the instance types that are supported by the component we subscribe to. These instances can then be used to build and test the pipelines. For the remainder of this pipeline creation process, let's use the default values. Now we'll quickly review the details and create the pipeline. Now that the pipeline has been created, we can run it to begin creating the Amazon machine image. We can track the creation of this image by clicking the log stream link. You've just seen how to integrate software from AWS Marketplace into EC2 Image Builder. You can learn more about this topic in the description and links for this video. Thanks for watching. Now it's your turn to try.